All right, here we go. I think we are live as usual. Well, as lately anyway, with the annoying overlay when I don't focus on the app. We are here today for the Slipstream International World Series title race. Is the last race of the season. We got here after 15 rounds all across the globe. And we had so many players driving with us this season that are coming up to a last race around Nurburgring that is gonna grant double the points on the regular format with no refueling, 60 minutes. And it seems like the weather for them it's gonna be cloudy, 23 degrees, probably not rain, I guess. With that, I'm gonna move on to show you actually how the standings look like as of now, since that's what matters today, right? That the fact that we are here for the title race. Now, the way things look right now is that Cas Van Bolsen, number one on our standings with 767 points, is ahead of Rickney by more than 120 points, exactly 126. So mathematically, there is a chance of Rick winning, and I think the chance is that Cas should not finish or something like that. I'm gonna check how the scoring for this event works. Let's see, event list, individual table. So 132 exactly. So Rick needs to win and Cas needs to not finish, and I find that unlikely. Let's say I think even the last, you need to be 30th and we have like 15 drivers, so it needs to be something like he loses connection or he doesn't complete 70% of the laps. So very unlikely, highly unlikely. But anyway, other than that, we have probably a fight for second and third. I think based on who's with us today, we have Junk Tix, Elitekasi, Duckfart, Martin, Jacobsy, Corpse Layer, Rad Relish, Pexoto, Chadley, Elliot Tifosi, Hughes Lamilton, P33, and Green Reaper, that for some reason is disqualified. So these are the guys with us today, and I think I'm gonna try to look at the standings with this on the side. We have Jacob, who is currently fourth. I think Martin, Marius, I don't think you are in, right? Number 66 is not in today. So it looks like those 14 points difference between Jacob and Martin are gonna be going into Jacob, whatever position he finishes in, and that will be a third position in the absolute championship for him. And in order for him to finish second, it would need to happen, well, that is probably more mathematically doable, in fact. For him to finish second, he would need to finish, let's see, if Jacob wins, which is 132 points, he needs to have an advantage with Rick of around 50 points, slightly less than that. And that is the difference between first and, like 9th or 8th. So not absolutely impossible, and mostly if Jacob has one of his initial races where he finished second or first, it could potentially happen. And then other than that, we have Louis Gilbert, which is Duckfart. He's fifth, and he's 94 points behind Jacob. So it's very unlikely that he will climb unless he wins and has a lot of advantage against the others. And then the next one is Isaac Paranihi, and that's Wi-Fi. He just joined the server, I think. He still didn't do a lap in qualifying. And while he joined later in the season, some very good results grant him position number 6 right now. around 40 points off, or 37 points off Duckfart. So there is not enough close battles. I think it's gonna be probably between Jacob and Rick, most likely. Depending, well, I mean, I don't know how much Rad has practiced, but he's 8th right now, and Jacob is 4th, so anything can happen. And anything below that is it's actually a bit too far, but there are, you know, people kind of still fight for positions there, so it'd be unfair to say otherwise. Then, having said that, we're gonna focus right now on the race. I'm gonna open Twitch to be able to, anyway, even though Microsoft doesn't want us to do that apparently, to tap onto these guys' cameras, because I think a few of them are gonna be streaming today. I'm sure Elliot is there, Pete is there, Chad Lee is there.
Mount Lanira Tower, west-northwest of the tower.
And that is someone playing a game. So I think Pete, yeah, Chad Lee, and Elliot. Cool. And I think, let's see, John Rigger is not here. Tropical Dale is not here. Brad Reilish is not streaming. Let's see if anyone else put their manual stream on our Discord, but no, it doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna go ahead with it and focus on the last minutes of the qualifying right now, with 2:30 minutes, 2.5 minutes left of qualifying. We have Young Tix leading with 1:55.3 and substantially off pace for what we usually see on the top positions. We have Cassie with 400ths behind, Duckfar the same, and Jacob on 5. Then we have a slight gap with Martin on 0.8, and then we have the group of the 1 seconds. And that is Corpse Slayer, Elliot Tifosi, Pete, and Rad, and then Pexoto. And then on 2 seconds or below, it's Chad, Haywiz, and Wifi that didn't do a lap yet. Valid lap, that is. So we are gonna focus on him. Let's see if he actually manages with the beautiful Ferrari to put a time lap, valid lap, that puts him somewhere below the 1 second, I would hope, at least. If we remember my previous comments in other stream sessions, in other races, Wifi is a very fast driver with very poor consistency, in a way probably driven by how freaking hard it is to drive the Ferrari in certain races, in certain tracks. So yeah, fun to watch anyway. I don't really like super consistent drivers. They are very boring to watch. So here we go. I think he's gonna go now for the time lap because the previous one was invalid. And let's see how that turns out. On top we have Cassie going on for the last lap. He's already on the second sector. Duckfart is not going for the last lap, and Jacob and Martin are also in for it. Right now, number 16th, Elliot Tifosi put the last lap. He still has another one to go in. Number 12, Jacob, is on the last turn, and he is half a second off. Let's see if he manages to improve. In the meantime, Cassie is also doing the last turn. Jacob did not improve, and Cassie, going over the curve over there, 4 tenths down, improves to 2 tenths down, but that doesn't, it's not enough, clearly, for granting him the first position. Rad Reilish on 9th position currently, gonna cross, improves up to 6, becomes the first of the 1 second club group. I think that's redundant to say. But yeah, Wifi, you better nail the lap, man, because it's the last one you have. So let's get on board with you. If the game doesn't screw us up, going to someone else. Yeah, there we go. One long sort of straight here, leading into the chicane. One more turn after that. One more turn. His lap time is currently 1:48. Going very close into the wall there. Going on the curb. 52, 53, 54. That's not a good lap. 56, 41. That grants him 7th, so puts him right next to Rad, also on the 1 second. Think if he has more, if he didn't invalidate all the laps, so we'll see what else he comes with today. Seems like Cassie, is it possible that he's on a valid lap still? I think blue is when they are not valid, right? But wouldn't it show already the checker flag? I don't know. Nonetheless, he has another attempt at improving those two tenths gap. Jacob, number 12, is in the pit lane, so I don't know why the game doesn't show it. And let's see Cassie, 155.162. He takes the pole position on his very own title race. Such a way of demonstrating who is the man here. Good job, Cassie. Very good job. Gonna check in on the guys in the meantime and actually let you hear the driver's briefing while I go to the kitchen.
This lap I've done quite some time.
Yeah, no, great job to everyone. Seriously good.
Yeah, man. Sweating.
Sweet. Everybody, can everybody hear me?
Yep.
I hope.
Yes.
Everybody can hear
Yes,
me.
sir.
Yep.
Awesome. Welcome to the championship race at Nurburgring. End of the season. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's here, anybody that's participated. Like, it's been so much fun. I was hoping for a bigger turnout, but no big deal. After the race, please stay in here though. We will be announcing what we're going to be doing during the break and all of that, and then the stuff will be available online and stuff coming up. But most of you guys here are not new, so same shit, blue flags, incidents, where to send them. Elliot, just once again want to reiterate, the bullying and name calling, it keeps being a problem, I guess, in the midweek. So it's not name calling is not tolerated. So please don't do it. You'll get penalized and possibly a qualifying ban or race ban or further penalties. I don't have really much to say other than let's enjoy this, let's have fun, and look forward to what's coming in the summer. Relish, Elliot, you guys.
I just want to give a special shout out to Cassie, Gilby, Elliot, Chatty, and Brokman. We've been here since the beginning. This has been a long season.
That's true.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Cool.
I meant to mention that. This has
Started
been
in
a
January,
long time, man. Yeah.
This started January 20th, and here it is, the end of May. Finally
We
here,
even
so-
did a test race together, remember, before we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Been a
two
long
years,
time. Appreciate the support.
Well, it was a
Um,
couple of great months.
Mhm.
And congratulations to us, getting to the end,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of news coming. We're working out all the stuff for next season, and then after this, we'll obviously let you guys know what's coming up.
10-second moment of silence for Dan. Yeah, without him, this wouldn't be going on. So
Yeah,
he
exactly.
just kind of picked up the ball where he left it. So let's have
Very
a good race.
I want to go mute voice chat, but I'm scared that my controls will freak on the way there and back. So I'm just not gonna do it. Just gonna deal with it.
We're stuck with you.
I'm having PTSD flashbacks. They gotta fix
Sure
that.
you-
Man.
No one brought cake.
Make sure your
That's
race
such a
setups
game
are all good.
break.
Check your fuel.
Oh,
Pit
it's
stop.
too late now. I'm set. It's whatever I got set up. I'm not.
Same.
Risky business playing on control of that stage.
You already got it out of the way. I think you're good.
It's true. Actually, just thinking when the race is about to start, like I've been playing for like 3 hours. It hasn't happened once. It's totally gonna happen soon. Right during qualifying. Right at the beginning of qualifying.
Oh yeah, that was.
Don't manifest that shit.
50 seconds.
I did not get as many laps as I wanted to. Let's just say that.
50 seconds.
Oh, good luck, Cassie. Don't crash.
I also
luck with
totally
going
forgot to
safe at
practice my
turn
pit
one.
stop here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna dodge
safe
this
turn
beam.
1.
If I see a BMW from P14
30
coming
seconds.
all the way to the head, T-bone me, I'm gonna cut your feet, man.
You're just sitting there on the side of the road,
Nah, you're
Cutting
next
the
to
track.
the right time.
danger car.
Oh no, I have to pee, guys. Hang on. Wait for me.
Oops.
Let's get
Yeah,
Thanks.
thanks for mentioning it.
Good luck, everybody.
Come on, good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Oh, what the
Have
fuck? I
fun.
hit drive.
Oh
Oh,
no!
what the fuck?
Oh.
I hit drive.
Oh.
I was hitting it.
sorry.
It wouldn't work. I think I got PVs hitting it. It wouldn't work. I think I got
Who's in the
PVs.
pits?
Shit.
Elliot.
Oh,
Dude, at least it's an hour.
Elliot.
Dude, at least it's an hour.
What the fuck, Elliot? Someone had to mess up, and it was our very own Elliot Tifosi. Of course. So, Elliot starting from the pit, even though he was warned several times by everyone. So, let's recap. We have Elite Cassie starting on first. Well, that's not that great way to recap, can I? Oh my god, I cannot return to. Right. Anyway, let's see. Driver select. Well, Chadley on 12th, Pete 33 on 10th, Junktix on 2nd, right behind Elite Cassie. Bake Soto on 11th, Duckfart on 3rd, Wi-Fi on 7th, Martin on 5th. I think this is gonna be probably the starting point. The camera from his point of view. He was Lamilton on 13th, Jacob on 4th, sorry, I'm having marital problems here. Rad Relish on 6th, Elliot Tifosi again, as we said, from the pit. So, Green Reaper 14th, Corpse Layer on 8th, and such. So, because I'm gonna have to be absent for part of the race today, I'm gonna be doing the following. Like, when I'm not here, I'm gonna put the chat of the guys, so you listen to them, and I'm gonna be obviously leaving the camera on the fight that is closest at that time, and I will try to come back for at least a couple of times for the pit stops to see how the fight is going on in there, and then right afterwards as well when it's getting closer to the end. I'm sure you will all understand. That's not this vision that I want to show. So here it is with Elite Cassie. We wanted to focus on, let's stick with Rad. So we see 3 rows. And we are 1 corner away, boys. 1 corner away. And I think the audio is very low from the game. So I'm going to up it up a little bit. Let's see, is there anything else low? No, it's just naturally low. Anyway, so I hope you can hear it as well. Nonetheless, we are on the straight. Here is all for nothing for Rad pretty much, and here we go, all green. Everything looks normal from here. I think it's Corpse Slayer right behind Rad. Going into the first turn, he's losing position with Wi-Fi, is he? I think he is. I know that was Martin, so he's still ahead of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi going in the outside. I think up ahead, everything looks normal and in order. Martin lost 1 position with Jacob, I think that was. Actually, I'm not sure how they started. Corpse Slayer now overtakes Wi-Fi, but next one is on the right, so Wi-Fi recuperates the position, and everything's super clean. No problems whatsoever here. Jacob continues 4th. Hughes Lambleton, Martin on 5th. Wi-Fi on 7th. Duckford here in 3rd. Let's see how this develops from here onwards. Pexoto on 9th. And Junk Tix on 2nd. The difference between now Junk Tix and Cassie is actually very, very small. And they start to build a bridge, a gap with the rest. Here is Pete going on too wide on this turn. That's gonna grant problems for sure. But he yields position and ensures they go through without issue. He has Pexoto on Slipstream, moves away a bit from it, breaks early to avoid contact, doesn't catch on the curb. That's not the racing line. A bit wide in here as well. Come on, mate. I know you can do better. Let's get under him and let's go ahead, see if there is any issue at the pass of the chicane. All good out here. All good, all good. Corpse Slayer having a view at the 7 guys up front that are slightly faster than the other 7 behind. And there is an attempt to overtake. Wi-Fi gets Rad double wide on the straight. The inside for the corner is gonna be Rad's. And he breaks a bit early, avoiding any issue as well. And Wi-Fi takes position for 7th. Corpse Slayer, no, hold on, that's obviously not updated. Corpse Slayer continues 8th, but Wi-Fi takes position for 6th. Pardon my mistake. Up ahead, nothing changes. Junk Tix continues within a second distance of Cassie, and Jacob is within 0.3 of Duckford. Also going a bit wide in there. Tricky corner, the next one, but very close both of them. Duckford took a very wide racing line. Up and behind, we have Wi-Fi very close to not very close to Pixel anymore. No, yeah, there are healthy distances here. Corpse Slayer getting close to Rad. It feels like he's slightly faster now here on his BMW, and maybe he's able to catch him throughout the lap. And P33 looking at Pixoto's ass, how he getting close to Corpse Slayer as well, and he loses it. He's gonna crash against the wall. Oh no! And in the rejoin, everything's safe in here, no issues whatsoever. But Pete loses a few positions. We are gonna go into his camera. How was I having this? I didn't have it ready. Shit. This is the one, but this is Elliot, and this is Pete. He looks. Is this right before it happened? No, it's already after. He doesn't look happy, of course. It is what it is. His tire pressures are perfect though. Now, hope he didn't screw up the tires too much. and that he actually can recover the pace, even though he took some damage. Here, Chad, a bit more relaxed. With 92 liters, 93, yeah, that'll look similar. Also, perfect pressures. He's currently on 10th. And for some reason, looking at the strategy, don't know what he's planning there. And Elliot, who started from the pit lane, streaming in slightly better quality than the other guys. That's 1080p. I know, actually, Pete is also 1080p. They are all 1080p. Why the game looks different? I don't know. Anyway, Elliot, a bit more pressures all over the place. Maybe he's overdriving the car a bit more, but the back is suffering. He has the BMW with front engine, and for some reason the back tires are on 28 psi's. So anyway, let's go back to the front, and with that I'm gonna probably leave you for a few minutes. We're gonna stick with, I think, junk ticks is the most interesting thing for you guys to see. And well, actually no, I'm gonna leave it with Wi-Fi, because Elite Kasi, even if he drops from there, it's not gonna matter, right? So gonna mute myself and put you guys on the voice chat, and I will be right back a bit later.
Oh, really close to that wall. Holy fuck. Someone hits a pit wall, he gets a 10.
Whoa, Relish!
Yeah.
Oh shit, no, man! You took me with
Stay
you.
off, stay off, stay
Fuck.
off.
I had no control of the car, buddy.
Ah, shit. Oh, my car is completely fucked. That's it for me. God damn it. Fuck.
You really got in there hot when I lost it, bud.
Yeah. Yeah. That's alright, man. Shit happens. And I had Wi-Fi behind me. That was good while it lasted.
You can't get back. I'm getting back.
Yeah, don't give up, man.
If you can make it to the pits, just drive to the pit.
Yeah,
He's
don't
already
quit,
gone
don't,
back.
don't.
A lot can happen, man, in 52 minutes.
Too late now.
Yeah, I quit, man. I'm here in the pits. Too late. I quit after.
It was good
I-
having you, Corpse. Been driving great this season, man.
I mean, this is like the warm-up, dude. I think I'm gonna be ready for the next one. But that was a good race while it lasted. It was a good pack, good fighting. That's a shame, but I guess that's how it is.
Stay tuned for the mid-season craziness coming up.
Yeah. I gotta catch a flight in 3 hours, guys. So I might just. It's been great, guys. It's been great. 4 hours actually. I was kind of stretching it. Yeah, but looking forward to the next season. Have a good race. Yes.
Pleasure driving with you, Corpse. Have a good one, man.
See you, man.
See you, Corpse.
This fight seems to continue being hot. Someone left. I think I heard someone feeling a bit sad about whatever happened. Young Tick still on within half a second and 1 second of Cassie. And on the back we're actually seeing Chad catching on to Grim Reaper, but I guess, I mean, I don't know. It might be, well, certainly this is gonna be something to watch. Elliot catching on to Chad. Probably Chad is gonna move away because we know him. He doesn't want to fight anybody because he's too much of a good guy, isn't he? So let's see. Let's see what happens here. Mostly, that was a bit too late braking. Track limits risk. Let's actually see. Yep, track limits no time gain, so it was fine. Now going into the chicane. Don't touch the grass there. Alright, a bit tight racing line in there. Yeah, that's gonna be more bouncy than it had to be. And losing a bit more with Chad, so probably it's not gonna be this lap unless a mistake happens. And Chad also within a second of Grim. So this will continue as is for one more lap, I believe. Let's go back to Jacob. Jacob has something to demonstrate today. He lost position to Martin. Pete is coming on. Wi-Fi lost positions again. And Rad, Pete, known reasons. And right now it's obviously off position, but who knows virtually where he stands. So we're gonna now focus on Junk Ticks. This is an interesting fight. Let's see how it turns out.
Guys, it must be perfect 1 liter, or I can fill
Just
a
one.
bit more. Okay.
You can put more, I mean, but you only need one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize the pit window wasn't open. Fuck.
What?
So I pit, and I didn't get the credit for it. I'm assuming the pit window wasn't open? Is that...
Pit window's open
No.
for the entirety.
Did you add
fuel?
fuel? You have to add 1 liter of fuel.
You said there was no refueling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
somehow must
the
have got
setting
messed up.
got
We were talking about it.
messed up.
Okay. Thanks.
That sucks, man. I wouldn't have known if I would have been in mute. We discovered it like right before the race.
Can we just
I think
end
it
the
was
race
during-
even if they're disqualified in their place?
It's a pretty shitty technicality, really.
It would just be good to know.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we were
right?
talking about it.
While the race was on.
It's totally our fault. It's my fault.
When were you talking about it?
Lap 1.
First 2 laps.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
Well, that didn't work out as it should, yeah. Another handicap here to do what I was doing. Apologies to everybody. All right, now you're giving me this. What the fuck? Gotta be kidding me, man. So now it's not my mistake, it's the freaking console. My god. Let's move into the guys in the meantime then. So Elliot currently is on 4th, huh? And Pete on 2nd, but that's due to the guys that have actually already pit, yeah? So Martin 1st, Pete 2nd, Wifi 3rd, Elliot 4th, and Chaddy 5th, but the other guys like Elliot is on 6th already with his pit complete. So yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's see if I can get this shit around again. In the meantime. Oh no, Elliot! Did you feel the pressure of me looking at you? Damn, he's backing up in. The number 21st, Chad passed him. Sorry. Oh, there he is. And now Chad's gonna start looking on the mirror. And he overheat the rear tires. This chicane is very scary when that happens. He's gonna go in and do his pit stop. Very convenient since, you know, all the tires damage. Okay, so my console doesn't want to turn on or something.
Halfway mark, still a long way to go. Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go,
go. Alright. So my console doesn't want to get back on and this thing to work again. At least not for now. Can connect to your console. What the hell, man? This is insane. Anyway, Elliot came out on 11th after that mistake right behind Pexoro and Red Relish. It seems like Pete, Wifi and Chad didn't stop in yet. And I cannot really see exactly where Cassie is. I'm gonna go restart the console, hard restart. So it doesn't seem to be a console issue, but rather the service, so Microsoft service for doing streaming. And I don't think they are getting it up again. If Elliot at least was, you know, streaming, not Elliot, if Cass was streaming or someone from the front. Yeah, cannot connect. So there is nothing I can do, and it's very annoying. I cannot really spend 25 minutes just looking at Elliot. I mean, I could leave it like that, but there is not much to contribute to this. Chad is here and Pete is 7th. It seems like Pete is the one most up ahead, so because I'm gonna stuck with him, but there's not a tremendous value on streaming at this point, so gonna leave you guys with this, with Pete, and hopefully we see something. Although he's 16 seconds away from Jacob, I'm gonna maybe try to see if Jacob is streaming. I guess not. The problem is, yeah, I mean, Martin, Looting King, I guess that's not you. Yeah, it's very shitty what's happening. I'm sorry, everyone, but yeah. Well, that's it. I guess I will leave you with Pete, who has a bit low pressure on the tires right now, by the way, and I don't think we're gonna see much, but at least he's ahead of Elliot, so that qualifies as a bit more appropriate. Gonna maybe search Seto, Corsa Competizione as a game. Maybe we see someone by any chance that it's in here, but I guess not. So if we look for Slipstream, in terms of videos, no, it doesn't show anything like that. Not that good, the search engine of Twitch, is it? Past videos, it doesn't even look for who is streaming that very same title right now. It's oh yeah, no, it does now. So Lauren, but that's really not it. Ah, Brokeman is in here. Oh, Brokeman, found you, but you are 8th. You're right behind. You are right behind Pete, so not a big difference. Just for everyone to see. Here is Brockman. Yeah, good to know that I can indeed find you if I look for Slipstream International. So Brockman, Elliot, Pete, and Chad. So we're gonna leave it still with Pete. Yeah, no one else seems to be streaming. We have the videos from this morning and from previous races as well in there. Trying to find. Oh, Pete won in the midweek. Congrats, mate. Elliot, Moneymaker, Chad. Tropical. Trying to look for if there's someone that I don't know that it frequently streams with that, but it seems to be that's it. So, gonna leave you with Pete. Maybe Green Reaper, aka Brokeman, gets into a fairly decent position, but yeah, there you go. I'm gonna leave also. Well, I was gonna leave the chat on, but clearly you're not gonna hear that because I cannot connect to the app. So sorry for that. Hope you see something interesting from here until the end of the race. I will come for the end to see how things are wrapping up. Well, that's messed up. It seems he's not the only one having issues today, or rather, I'm not the only one having issues today. Well, that gives a free card to Wi-Fi to go on ahead on 4th, and, well, probably not to chase Martin, but let's check on Elliot. He's right now 8th, 5 seconds ahead of Pexoto, and with a substantial gap with Rad. Now, remember what we said at the beginning. Rad had to finish 7th or 8th. And who was the one actually putting him in issues? Where did I put that? I think I lost it already. Let's see. Xbox Championship standings. It was Martin Marius who was not here. So that's not going to change. Oh, no, Jacob. And Jacob is 10th. Something happened to him, so it seems like the championship is set, guys. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd is not going to change, and probably 4th neither. Therefore, yeah, man, poor guy, man. So we're going to be looking at Brokeman from here on until the end, as we have no one else to see on the top. Well, Chadley is actually right behind him, so maybe we go into Chad's, because at least he has the camera on, and we can see his reaction to this. So he's on the chase, and he has someone behind, so Rad and Chad are on a fight. So let's focus on Chad from here onwards, and let's hope for peaceful 3 last minutes. So here we are on to the last lap of the race. I don't know if for the leader, but certainly should be for these guys, isn't it? I guess the leader... No, probably the leader is in one more lap. So Chad has been holding up Red for quite a bit. I think I saw contact in the chicane in the previous lap. But here he is holding up to sixth. And yeah, there is one more lap for everyone. I'm gonna check on Brokeman up ahead. He is fifth, 10 seconds with Wi-Fi, 43 with Duckford. So the first and second are really way far from everyone else. And Pete reconnected. He's trying to finish the race. I really admire this, Pete. You have my gratitude and admiration for forever and onwards. And Elliot on 8th. He has Pexoto at bay and 13 seconds behind Rad. So this is probably going to be a nice and isolated. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. But he's going to finish there by himself alone. So going back into Green. Nah, it's more likely that something happens with Chad points of view. So he's catching on. He's catching on to Green. And right behind him he has Rad, who's trying to get ahead, but I think the distances are a bit too far for an overtake in the last lap. Rad should be much closer, and I think Chad doesn't seem to have a fuel issue up until here. And the leader finished the race. I don't know if we are actually hearing that out. I think the audio of the congratulations to Cassie probably is not being listened to. That is unfortunate, but congratulations to him for winning the championship, the first full season of Xbox World Series. Very well done, very consistent performance, even when with new, almost faster driver joined. Managed to stay there, and here on into the last turn, these three guys are gonna finish right next to each other. But they're not aggressive enough, I guess, to try to sneak it in. And there we go. 4th, 5th, and 6th. For your eyes only. And I think... Yeah, Pete already had finished. And Elliot is about to come in. So that makes up for most of the guys. I'm going to see. Here we go. Elliot the first. Martin 2nd, Duckford 3rd, Wi-Fi 4th, Grim Reaper 5th, Chad 6th, and Rad 7th. And Jacob on 11th, apparently, meaning that he couldn't overtake Rad for the podium position. So this is it, guys. This is the end of the World Series not this year, but this half of the season, so to say, the first season of 2023. We're about to announce in the coming days what we plan on doing during the summer in the Northern Hemisphere, which we are going to call something like in between seasons, whatever. And then we'll be back with an announcement as well about what the rest of the year is for us. We're going to make a few changes. We are going to be looking towards hearing your feedback on what would you like to see changing, new on the side. Doesn't mean we'll do all that. But we will have, of course, another season of the World Series towards the second half of the year. And we hope to see you there. We've loved this first season of the year. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for driving with us. See you in the next one. Cheers.